Hello everyone. My name is Ronit Pokhrel, and today I'm gonna share my personal savings plan with every one of you. Basically, I have categorized my savings plan into three different categories. One is short-term plan, and one is medium-term plan, and one is long-term plan. Starting from my short-term plan, the things that I would want to buy using the money that I've saved in the short term, which is under 2 months, is I really want to buy a drone and I want to visit a concert of my favorite bands such as Albatross or 1974 AD. And I would want to buy a phone case for my current phone. And I would also like to buy a new running shoes to start my jogging practice early in the morning for the new resolution that I've set this year. Let's talk about my medium term plan. Medium term plan is the plan that I would execute in about 2 months to 3 years. So basically, I would love to buy a new phone because the current phone that I'm using is very outdated and not up to par according to the modern standards. And I would like to buy a PlayStation and a GTA 6 as GTA 6 is the most anticipated game in the recent years. And I would also like to save a emergency fund so that in case of any emergency, I will be able to use my money instead of asking to other people. And the long-term plan or goal that I've set that I will execute after 3 years is I would like to go abroad to study. Uh, Specifically, I would like to go to the United States to study IT. And if I'll be there, then I'll start a small business and I'll also buy a new car. So basically, the one thing from each category that I would love to achieve first is in short term, I would love to get a new running shoes as my old shoes are falling apart, and as I've set a resolution to go jogging every day, I would love to have a more comfy and better running shoes. And also, I would have loved to buy a new mobile phone as my current phone lags constantly and battery depletes very quickly. The camera and battery are also getting worse day by day, which is not up to the modern standards of smartphones. And in the long term, I would love to study abroad as my bachelor's will end by then, and I'll go to United States for completing my master's degree. And so to achieve these goals, I will save 10,000 rupees monthly, and out of which I'll save about 2,000 rupees for my short-term goals and a little extra expense. And I'll save about 4,000 for the medium-term goal, and I'll save another 40% for the long-term goal. I'll save the same amount for medium and long-term goal because they both of them are very important and both of them will cost a huge amount of money. The goal that I really want to achieve for now is buy a new phone. As I already mentioned, my current phone is damaged beyond repair, and the amount of money that is required to buy the phone is 2,70,000. So I'll achieve this by saving about 369 rupees every day for about 2 years, which will be enough to buy the new smartphone. So I have broken in this slide, I have broken down every calculation that is needed to buy the new phone. So I will need to save about 369 rupees per day, and which equals to 2,812 rupees per week and 11,250 rupees per month to buy the new phone, which is iPhone 17 Pro Max. So the rules that I will follow to save this amount of money is every month I'll set up an automatic account in which cuts from my paycheck. About 10,000 will be cut from my paycheck, which will go into the savings account that I'll not touch for a long time, which will be just to achieve the goals. And second, I'll start a Potao riding spree, in which I'll do Potao every day when going to work or coming from work, which will also give extra cash, which is nice. And I'll also cut my extra expenses like going into a cafe. I'll sell my old clothes, which I no longer need, and collect the money for to achieve the goal. So basically, I've explained everything already, but let me explain again. When the main thing that motivates me is the which motivates me to cut the savings in daily instead of yearly is that saving 369 rupees daily is a lot easier than to save 270,000 rupees a year in 2 years, because 300 rupees sounds small and will not intimidate my mind and will make it easier for me to save the money. 270,000 sounds like a huge money which intimidates a person's mind. So just not visiting a cafe or not doing extra expense will easily help me save 369 rupees a day, which will help me to achieve the goal easily. And I'll also build a saving habit. Uh, I'll make it into a routine, not an new event, which will help me buy the new phone. So thank you everyone. This was my saving plan. Thank you for listening, and bye bye.